internet, any physical application forms. Investors should note that there are cut-off times for transacting in any mutual fund scheme, and the applicable NAV is dependent on the time at which the transaction is recorded. For example, if on January 1st you invest in DSP BlackRock Equity Fund and submit the application form before 3 p.m., which is the cut-off time for DSP BlackRock Equity Fund, the applicable NAV will be as of January 1st. If, however, this transaction is recorded after 3 p.m., the applicable NAV will be that of January 2nd. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents and information carefully before investing.
Life is a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. Well, we all know that we have to save for retirement, children's education, family obligations, medical emergencies, travel. All the responsibilities and desires that life brings with it. But the truth is, no matter how much you save, it's never enough. Have you ever tried beating a treadmill while running on it? It invariably stays in front of you. Inflation is like a treadmill. If the rate of inflation on an average over the long term is greater than the return on your investment, then you will have lost the race before it even started. And as time passes by, the gap between your investment growth and cost increase due to inflation will only widen. If you still don't believe in the power of inflation, take a look at these numbers. Let's assume an average 5% rate of inflation over different time periods. For example, if you take a look at your monthly expenses currently, say they're about Rs 20,000. After 25 years, it will be 67,000 rupees. If you want to send your child for higher education today, it would cost you about 5 lakh rupees. But after 15 years, it would be above 10 lakh rupees. If you want to marry your child today, it will cost you about 10 lakh. But after 20, well, wealth creation requires pretty much the same principles. It's all about systematic investment planning and maintaining that disciplined approach till you achieve your desired result. Use the power of compounding to your advantage. If you save a small money regularly in an equity mutual fund, your money will work with greater power and it will significantly impact your wealth accumulation. That's the underlying principle of the power. Systematic investing significantly reduces the risks attached to market timing. Step 1. Select a mutual scheme of your choice from the basket of equity schemes available with DSP BlackRock Mutual Fund. Step 2. Select the monthly investment amount. Step 3. Decide the investment period. That is to say, for how long do you wish to invest on a regular basis? We recommend that for an investor to benefit from the power of compounding, you need to select a longer time period. For example, if you are starting a SIP to build a retirement corpus, you should select a period which is equal to the number of years that are left before you retire. Step 4. Decide on the frequency. That is to say, do you wish to opt for a monthly or quarterly SIP option? We recommend a monthly option. As if the power of compounding wasn't enough, investing with the help of SIPs also offers you the additional benefit of rupee cost averaging. Simply put, you buy more units at lower prices and less units at higher prices without having to track the market every day. So how does rupee cost averaging work? This is how. The amount you invest gets converted into units depending on the net asset value of the scheme you have invested in. NAV is the market value per unit.
There once was a poet who fell upon such hard times that he was no longer able to feed his family. So he decided to set out for the palace and appeal to the generosity of the king. Upon being summoned by the king, he started reciting his poems.
Wow.
The king, well pleased, asked him to name his reward. Pointing to the finely wrought chessboard, the poet said, "Your Highness, if you place just 1 grain of rice in the first square and double it for every square, I consider myself well rewarded." "Are you sure?" asked the king. "Just grains of rice and not gold?" "Yes, Your Highness." "So it shall be." So the courtiers started placing the grains of rice. 1 on the first square, 2 on the second, 4 on the third, 8 on the fourth square, and so on. If you systematically invest a small sum every month, your SIP can grow to a very impressive when you retire. Sundaram Mutual, unearthing opportunities. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Please read a statement of additional information and the scheme information document carefully before investing.
टिंटू, अलमारी के ऊपर से ब्राउन वाला बैग निकाल दो।
ये तो बहुत ऊंचा है। मुझे ये क्यों बोलते हैं जबकि पता है कि मैं छोटा हूँ। मैं ही क्यों फंसता हूँ ऐसे चक्करों में।
बैग निकाला क्या?
पापा ये सही किया, ये लैडर सही है।
चिंटू के लिए बैग निकालना उतना मुश्किल नहीं था जितना वो सोच रहा था। थोड़ी समझदारी एंड छोटे छोटे स्टेप्स आपको मंजिल तक पहुंचा देते हैं। कहते हैं ना, द जर्नी ऑफ begins with one single step। इसी तरह SIP के जरिए छोटे छोटे स्टेप्स लेकर फाइनेंशियल किए जा सकते हैं। SIP मतलब सिस्टमैटिक इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान। एक बार SIP रजिस्टर करने से हर महीने आपके बैंक अकाउंट से फिक्स डेट को फिक्स अमाउंट म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट होता जाता है। इससे डिसिप्लिन वे में आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट तो होता ही है। क्योंकि ये इन्वेस्टमेंट मार्केट लिंक्ड होती है, इसलिए मार्केट के उतार चढ़ाव के बीच आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट एक एवरेज कॉस्ट पर होता है। तो अब बड़े सपने देखो, चाहे छोटे स्टेप्स लो। शुद्ध कर।
पापा बड़ी वाली अलमारी के ऊपर से मेरे गर्म कपड़े निकालने हैं और लंबी लैडर लगेगी।
हाँ, उसका भी इंतजाम है। ओ, आओ बड़ी सीढ़ी लगाते हैं।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
The financial advisory business